What's up, guys? This is Webby, back again for your Monday Night Raw review for February 27th, 2017. We are 6 days away from Fastlane, the go-home show to Fastlane, and 34 nights from the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania 33. And this is the show that Monday Night Raw produces for us. I mean, seriously. Now, don't get me wrong. They had a couple good parts. Triple H and Seth Rollins segment. The Goldberg, Kevin Owens segment. But get real. Outside of those two main segments, there was nothing on this show that stood out and said, wow. That stood out and said, let me keep watching. Let me stay watching. Keep me invested. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why do I want to wait around till 10 o'clock or some people to 11 o'clock to see Braun Strowman, the monster among men, the worthless piece of talent that he is, and Roman Reigns sign a contract for a match that was made 3 weeks ago. Seriously, get real. Give me a break. In which we all know how it was going to end in the contract signing. Braun Strowman destroying Roman Reigns. Now, don't get me wrong. It was pretty cool seeing the top turnbuckle getting absolutely destroyed. But still, 3 weeks? It's not like this is a match that people are actually caring about. It's not like this is a match people are invested in. This is a match people are going to be taking a whiz during. This is a match I'm going to be getting something to drink, probably getting some nachos, going to the bathroom, something like that. This is a match, if I have some friends over, they're probably going to be leaving during. I mean, get real, WWE, and you put it on last. The Goldberg segment or Triple H coming out would have been much more fitting, having Seth Rollins being on last, proclaiming he is going to stick it to Triple H at WrestleMania 33. He's going to be there, and the last thing Triple H is ever going to do is wrestle Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. That was a good segment. Triple H, Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 33. We knew it was going down, WWE was really trying to play it up. Like the injury, look, Seth Rollins, don't get me wrong, is injured, but to say that he wasn't going to be there, if he wasn't going to be there, WWE would tell us the first time they were announcing his injury, so I had a suspicion that he was going to be there, or at least announce that he was going to show up. So it looks like the match is going to happen at WrestleMania, and can't wait to see it. Should be a good matchup, and see what happens with that. Goldberg versus Kevin Owens had their segment at the opening. Goldberg got a good response. Another part that really the fans were into, but after this, the fans did not care about Monday Night Raw. Green Bay slept through the entire Raw, it seemed like. I don't know why they came to the show. They must have bought their tickets, went to the show, and decided to take a nap. Because they were, I could hear crickets in the audience, it seemed like, through most of it. But anyway, Goldberg got a good response. He proclaimed that he was going to capture the Universal Championship. He promised, guaranteed, he was going to get the championship. And then after this, he said that he was going to go to WrestleMania 33 and destroy Goldberg. Destroy, the show's so horrible. Destroy Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And then that's when Kevin Owens came out. And Kevin Owens said he's retaining his championship. And why should we wait till Fastlane? We can have a Green Bay street fight tonight. And then, wait a minute. Green Bay is not worthy of my time. Green Bay sucks. Started walking back up the ramp. Walked to the back. Left Goldberg in the ring. Music hit. That's kind of how the segment went. Pretty good opening segment. Bottom line is, Kevin Owens does not have a chance in retaining the Universal Championship this Sunday at Fastlane. As far as the rest of the show goes, New Day versus Jinder. I like to take steroids, it seems like, because he's all buffed up now. Jinder Mahal and Rusev. New Day is victorious. Who cares? All their matches are who care matches anymore. Ever since they lost the tag team championship. Akira Tozawa versus Noam Dar, along with Alicia Fox. Akira Tozawa picks up the victory. Another matchup that means absolutely nothing because it's in the Cruiserweight division. So what's the use in even going over this contest? And JBL, I am still waiting. For you to tell me, show me where the hour is for the Cruiserweight division. You said that on that one show on the WWE Network that the Cruiserweights get an hour. Where is it? Cruiserweights don't get an hour. Bunch of crap. Brian Kendrick attacks Tozawa after the matchup because Akira Tozawa would not go under Brian Kendrick's wing as far as like being the molding, stick and getting advice from Brian Kendrick. So, Brian Kendrick is teaching him lessons in the Cruiserweight division. If we've seen one rivalry or promo or anything of Charlotte, then we've seen them all. And I say that every week. But she was even more cringe-worthy than she usually is this week. Because she said that Brett Favre was a one-hit wonder. She compared Bayley being a one-hit wonder to Brett Favre. Brett Favre was not a one-hit wonder. Brett Favre is one of the greatest NFL players of all time. So, she absolutely ruined this entire segment. As soon as she did this, I turned it on mute and I stopped watching the women's segment on Raw tonight. It was not worth watching. Charlotte ruined it for me. And I'm sure she ruined it for some other people as well, because that was just awful and cringe-worthy. Charlotte, Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks and Bayley. This matchup, Charlotte and Nia Jax pick up the victory here. If we've seen one of them, once again, if we've seen one women's matchup on Monday Night Raw, then we've seen them all. They've only used 4 women on Monday Night Raw. 4 women. They only use 4. And there's no mix matching. There's nothing new about their matches. I mean, nothing. Why won't they bring Paige back or something? Why won't they bring somebody back for Raw? This is getting old and stale. This sucks. Gallows versus Cass. This is leading, to Big Cass and Enzo capturing the Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania. Gallows and Anderson are going to win at Fastlane. I just see that coming. Titus O'Neil jobs to Sheamus. I actually like this. I really did. Titus O'Neil looking a little aggressive at first, and then one road kick. Every time Titus O'Neil jobs, just like that, always puts a smile on my face. Seth Rollins segment, Triple H comes down saying that he's going to tell Seth Rollins what he's going to do, what's good for him. Seth Rollins looks at him and says, look, the last thing I'm going to do, if it's the last thing I'm going to do, and that's going to be at WrestleMania, and it will be the last you're going to do, Triple H, is fight me, pretty much. So it's going down, The Big Show! Well, it's a big slow! Versus the Shining Stars. Out selling timeshares. Need I say more? I mean, seriously. Need I say more? I went and took a bathroom break during this matchup. Tony Nese and Neville versus TJ Perkins and Jack Gallagher. This match was alright. Neville didn't really even get in the matchup. Tony Nese tapped out very quickly to Jack Gallagher. Should be a very interesting matchup. Neville and Jack Gallagher this Sunday at Fastlane. Samoa Joe versus Cesaro. This matchup I was waiting all night for. And Samoa Joe, I knew was going to pick up the victory here. But both men back and forth. Exciting matchup for us in the main event before the unbearable contract signing, but before those 2 things that I told you during the contract signing, Samoa Joe does pick up the victory. And then Sami Zayn attacks Samoa Joe. After the matchup, they brawl some. Should be very interesting to see what happens out of this rivalry with Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe. And that is Monday Night Raw tonight. Seems like I absolutely destroyed this show as far as reviewing it. And really, it was just not worth watching that much besides Goldberg and, the Seth Rollins Triple H segment. If you did not watch Monday Night Raw and you DVR, go back and watch the Goldberg and Triple H Seth Rollins segment. Those 2 segments, really worth watching. Really building towards Fastlane and WrestleMania. So I would advise to go back and watch those 2 segments. Other than that, really a big waste of time, and you would be sleeping through the rest of it. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe. Show this channel some love for me. Tomorrow night, SmackDown Live review. Later on this week, you will see my Fastlane preview and predictions. Another WrestleMania Greatest Rivalries Part 2. So tune in for that. Plus, on Sunday, you will also see Fastlane review immediately following Fastlane. So tune in for that. Until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.